What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this we're continuing our Let's Build Finding Frankie in Minecraft. This is episode number 7, and we are live. Hello, Speedy. And, yeah, I'm at the beginning again because I wasn't working on this, and I haven't touched it since the last time because I've been working on the other thing, which I'm sure most of you are aware of at this point in time, which I'll probably show in a little bit as well. Hello, Chris. Hello, Alf. Hello, Kung Lao. Get through the frigging door, please. Thank you. Yeah. So we're still in the big room on the chase, as I guess I hinted at with the fact that I have not touched anything. I'll show off everything as I'm flying through here. But yeah, we're getting somewhere, I think. Slow progress and mostly on stream, but that's okay. Hello, Seahawks. You're still building Squid Game? That would check out, yeah. I would imagine you wouldn't have finished it in 15 seconds. I'm okay, how are you? Oh yeah, so speedy. This is my one problem with vent segments. I'll rant about this for a second here as we are kind of, I guess, lolling to a start. A game called Ice Cream. I don't think that's new. That's like, I remember that coming out, oh my god, 3 years ago maybe? I don't know. It's old, I know. But like in LN2 I had a lot of these where just, oh my god, like it's so slow. Like speed up a little bit, man. Like come on. I wanted to figure out in LN2 how to like make it so whenever a player crouched, it would detect that and give them speed, but I'm too stupid to figure out how to do that. But yeah, anyway, moving on from that sad logic. It's 5 years old? Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I knew it was old. Also, hi Peter. I think I'm into firefighting again when watching your channel. That's fair, that's fair. Not that I particularly care if you're not watching, you know. I understand people have better things to be concerned about than what I am posting. Hello, Zach. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, I thought that was a missing block. Hello, Peter. I did hear about the wildfires, yeah. It really sucks. It's been a splendid start to 2025 in the most sarcastic way I could say that. Yes, I am aware, Seahawks. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I suppose I am for the most part. I don't know. It's kind of like it's just a day of the week. Like, not much has been going through my little brain today. I worked on, again, the other thing that I'm sure most of you are aware of earlier, and that's really all I've done today. I did arrange something, though, which I don't know when there will be more context or information. Well, there will be some information about that tomorrow, but I don't know much beyond that right now myself, so we'll just kind of see. Why is Frankie lost? I don't know. Have fun grabbing a corn dog. It's basically playable enough. You can go through the doors, so that's all that counts. But, I don't know. I just kind of focus on aesthetics for now. I know that is something I've been pushed for a little bit, but I'm not really in a spot to concern myself with that. Where? I should delete those Poppy Playtime videos, and I should also favorite this Frankie one so I can find it easier, even though I'll probably forget that I did that anyway and end up not using it. Okay, so is the ceiling slanted? I can't tell, actually. It looks like it is. I think it is. We're gonna start with something really annoying here. It shouldn't be too bad to make. Well, I mean, it's gonna kind of be a tedious process, but it won't require much brain power, which is good, because I don't particularly like things that require brain power. Okay, so let's find the center here, which is here. I am not a huge corn dog or hot dog fan, no. I'm building this. This stream in specific will probably be around 2 hours. My goal is to at least finish this room, and I know that doesn't seem like a crazy task, because it's not a huge room. But those walls, they're gonna be something else. So we have to do this, and a lot of this. So yeah, it should be a fun time. Okay, well it actually ends kind of nicely. But the only thing we need to do here is we're doing this is make sure that we don't have them diagonally touching, because that just doesn't look good, particularly. So, like, I'm gonna find the middle again, which is here, and I'm gonna say... I could do there? And that wouldn't touch? Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that's fine. Why? It's not a question I've particularly considered. I don't really think there's a clear-cut answer to why at this point in time. Yeah, that looks fine, I think. It's not exactly great, but it does the thing I want it to do, which is generally all I care about most of the time, if you guys are familiar with that fact, that I really just care about if it works logically and seems kind of as if it is, or kind of as it does in the game, rather. I have been doing it for a long time, that's true. But we do hit a point to where it's like, why? Why? We really have to sit down and have that existential crisis moment of why. Thank you, Elf. They're all just 2 away, right? Yeah, okay. So I could use any one for marking, I guess. This actually shouldn't be too bad, this particular part. Won't be the most pleasant thing, but... there's also worse I've done, I guess. The actual game, though. You should at least look into it for sure. It's a pretty good mascot horror game. It's one of the better ones. Sometimes, yes, Zach, but not all of the time. I do go in those slumps where it's just like, I just can't build what I kind of, I guess, need to build, if you will. I am on a little bit of a weird point in chapter 2, which I'll show that later in the stream, probably, where I'm actually at right now. Just a little bit of a progress update. But, yeah. Some particular builds and areas of builds just aren't as fun as others. So sometimes like in LN2, I enjoy, no, I didn't mess up, never mind. I enjoyed most of everything I built in that map. I mean, there were a couple sections in, like, the school, mainly, that just sucked. And I guess the first 2 chapters, but, like, chapters 3 to 5 were really fun to make. So you hit that point to where it's like, okay. I worked on Bendy because you're bored of Bendy? Yeah, it's so fluky. I do remember LN2. Living in life. Yeah, that's fair. You do get those rough patches. Hello, Tex. Like, I guess there is always some point to where it's like, you question the meaning of what you're doing, and you're like, why am I going through the effort to do this when it doesn't serve that much of a purpose, at least? But, I mean, I get enjoyment out of it, so that counts. And I get, even though it's like 3 cents, that's a joke. I mean, it's not, but it is. I do get paid marginally from, you know, the old revenue, which is nice. I'll always take it. Hello, Nathan. Hello, T-Jack. YouTube moment. That has been alright. How has yours been, Nathan? I'm feeling like Twitch stream tonight might actually be working on chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime if you guys are following over on the Twitch. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but not for sure at this point. Let's do both directions at the same time. This won't go horribly wrong. I'm surprised that's the first block I've accidentally broken that I needed. That's kind of impressive, but you know, it is what it is. On MC, yes, on MC. No, Nathan, on Fortnite. Also, I should say this, I guess. Everybody in chat, it's Nathan's birthday, so make sure to harass him extra today. Hello, Roland, my bad. I just, like, missed your message. I saw it, but my brain didn't process it, so I kind of saw it and then just moved on with my life. You know, I do that sometimes. What else would you expect me to say, Nathan? Like, I can't be like, give him a happy birthday wish. No, I gotta tell him to harass you. Depends on the pattern, I guess. Something like this is kind of, it's nice because it's brainless and I don't really have to think as I'm doing it. I just have to place, but Sometimes texturing and stuff, I just like, I just don't want to do it. I do like doing it like this though. This is fun, going back and forth. Not quite. He's getting there, I guess. But I guess we all are, except for me. I'm already there. Oh, I feel so old. That's alright. That's 2. If anybody's counting, that's 2 that I've accidentally broken. See you later, Alf. I probably will be if it's only for a bit. I forgot you would be, yeah, Zach. That's crazy. At least I'm not that old, I guess. I mean, I am, but like, I guess in the grand scheme of things, you know, for the comparison, I'm not. This is where, okay, that's 3 if anybody's still counting. This is one I could screw up just because the way the pattern works. There we go. That was easy enough, I guess. Oh, that actually... I'm having trouble differentiating the arrows, but again, it does what I want it to, so like, whatever. Welcome back, Kong. Can you about the wrong ability? 500 of them, so structure blocks are your best friend now. Yeah, that's... I started doing that with the gurneys in LN2. That was kind of the first time I used structure blocks for more than just moving things around. Actually, I used it in the school for something too. That one section in the school where, like, you're essentially going over the wooden board between the 2 windows, and you can see back. There's, like, the section that looks like the front of the school. I ended up structure blocking the front of the school for that. But also, like, the gurneys in the hospital. Instead of having to remake it every time, I just structure blocked it, named it gurney, and if I ever needed it, then, you know, I would have it. It was quite nice. Alrighty, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna bring this down like 7 or 8. We don't need it that far down, really. It doesn't actually look that far down in the game, but I could be being deceived. I'm not really sure. We'll go here. Next FNAF map when? I sigh to that because I'm not really sure. Because at this point in time, right, the only other FNAF map I really need is like FNAF World, Help Wanted 2, and those. And I'm not in a position to particularly start any of those right now, but I don't know, frankly. We'll just see. My main focus is getting Security Breach to a point to where I'm happy with it, and once that's somewhere, then, you know, that door does open, I think, for other FNAF maps. Really, that's only 2 blocks. Well, I did make it, so. I do love keyboards. Eating pills, like chewables or like capsules? I don't think you should be eating capsules, whatever you're doing. Okay. These I'm gonna bring down with stone. I didn't get a good view of these because, well, I was running for my life. But, yeah, I'm just gonna bring them down with stone to the same length down and assume that's what happens, and then bring the pillars down as well, because I don't know. It seems logical. Trying to make puppy playtime. I have a chapter 1 tutorial, and I'm working on chapter 2, so, that is happening. This is a good segue? No, it's not a good segue. Ignore me, I'm thinking out loud. I guess I'll talk about this as well. So as of right now, the schedule is one midweek. Oh, I didn't need that row. One stream midweek, which I only mention this because one, that might change, and two, I'm in a weird spot with tutorials right now because let's go right there. I am obviously in the middle of the security breach lobby, but like I want to record some of the statues and stuff. So I'm at such a weird spot to where I don't know what I'm doing anymore, you know? I'm just doing things. I could go all the way, actually. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Because it'll only really require me to fill in a couple things here and then just add the divider wall, but yeah, it's easy enough. Hello, Gorilla Tag guy. If I'm making, okay, and this is, I guess, a good also, a different segue, not the segue I was thinking of, but if I'm making an Alpha 4 tutorial, it's just an Act 3 transformation video, basically, as a tutorial still, but basically just, you know, taking Act 3 and Alpha 4ifying it, I don't know, rather than making an entire new Alpha 4 from scratch, because I'm not going to go about that, you know? What would you guys think of that as a tutorial concept? I made a poll in the Discord ages ago about it, and I've just been plagued with one large tutorial after another, and I haven't really had time to go deeper into any Hello Neighbor builds, but that is one that has been kind of gnawing at me a little bit to consider. Okay, what is my... Is it the 60? No, aw, it's a 75. That's cringe. I'm gonna try to just line this one up. It's like right there. I think I nailed it. I did nail it. Nice. Alpha 4 was... the concept of Alpha 4 for Act 3? Well, yes. Because Alpha 4 was a variation of Act 3. I'm aware of that, but the question isn't that, it's... Would that be easier? I am aware that that is how it was done, because, well, they just made several versions. It started with Alpha 3, and then went to Alpha 4, and then the betas, and etc. And then they just kind of amped that up for... At least allegedly amped that up for Act 3. I don't really know if they changed it all that much, but that's, again, not really the point. There was no Alpha 5, but there was a Beta 1, and Beta 2, and Beta 3. It wasn't that bad, T-Jack. I think you're overreacting. Have you done Alpha 4? I have an Alpha 4 build. That's the other thing I guess I should mention. It has been built, it has been done. You know what, I'll take this as a segue, hold on. I didn't want you to see, I don't think I have any worlds. Whatever, regardless, there was something that I was working on that you can't see. Ignore the materials that were in my inventory, because those definitely give it away as well. So, these are all closed, because I haven't been bothered. But, here's Alpha 4, right? So, this is made. This has been done since, like, the second version of Revived, I think. Hi, Ender. I mean, well, like, look, my case here is, look, I have it in front of me. Like, all I need to do is just turn it into a tutorial, which, granted, is annoying, but, you know, it is easier when I'm not busting off to try to make it entirely from scratch. If I already have it, it's really just going through the grueling process of tutorializing the whole thing. Hello, Blackberry. Sure, I have heard of Supermarket Simulator, yes. But I mean, with some of the tutorials I'm making, like, what does it matter? I'll also show these because I know these have been asked about a lot. I think it's the beta teleporter. Yes, this isn't it. It's this one. Bakery. I won't show the whole thing because that's cringe, but here's the outside of the bakery at least. Which will again be eventually. It's just, I have so many freaking things. You don't understand. The list is growing by the day. And then there's Fisherman House over there, which I'll also give you a peek at. Structure block act green changed it a bit. Yeah, that is kind of the question at hand. Is that probably the most logical tutorial thing to do? And would you guys be fine if I did that more so? Because I know I really realistically can't win either way. But it is the question of which would I prefer to do? Or which would you guys prefer to see me do? Would you guys essentially be fine with building Act 3 twice and then, you know, just turning one of them into Alpha 4? Or, again, ignoring the structure block, because I realize everybody does not have the familiarity with a structure block that, say, I would. Oh, I'm aware. There's also a lot in Revive that we have made that just I'm not tutorializing for one reason or another. Secret Neighbor is not one of those, though. I haven't finished Secret Neighbor. I could have shown that, but I'm already in this world again, so too bad. But don't waste your time listening to them. I am aware of a lot of them, and I've probably made a lot of them. They just haven't been made for a tutorial video. Because, yeah, or if I haven't made them, I have some extensive reason. Do I have the time to do it? Yeah, no, I absolutely have the time to do it. If I have the time to do a security breach lobby tutorial, then, you know, I have the time for that. Point in case, I guess. But, along with the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 looming in the distance. Make a tutorial on how to understand the tutorial and the structure block. I have a structure block tutorial. Somewhere. It's on the channel, can confirm. Just, it's somewhere lost to time, I think. Yeah, one from yours truly. I should probably put the black concrete at the bottom first, because then I can build a stripboard parfait off of that. Let me do that real quick. Bloink. And then I'll go right here or something. I don't need all of it black, but I might as well just add it all, you know? There's no reason to not. Okay, anyway, let me get back to here. I do need all the rows here because, that little hole right there will, I believe, be visible. So. Did you find it? Not a huge Hello Neighbor fan. That's fair, that's fair. It just, you know, the Hello Neighbor stuff does do very well, so I am gonna keep pushing for a lot of it, but Alpha 4 is one I don't know. It's behind a lot of other things that I've either been requested to do or just am doing because I want to. Like, there's some basements and stuff that I am interested in doing, just need to finish the SB lobby first before I consider anything about that. I never fell off a while ago. I kind of agree with you, but I mean, the tutorials still get views. Like, yeah, it's not like it doesn't perform well on YouTube, so I am going to continue to build it with that in mind. The colors are too weird. I think everything about Alpha 4 is weird, to be honest. I think Alpha 3 made more sense. Even though it is not exactly... I don't know if I'd say it's better Seahawks, but, you know, it's something. Oh my... Place my walls, please. When you go find it? I gotta find I gotta think of an obscure one. That, like, isn't in a playlist. I can't think of any. I have so many playlists. Yeah, that is true. It's... I mean, a lot of people request me to do the tutorials, so it's not like I would say that people don't make it. Although, I guess... What is this placing? Whatever. I guess the other, I forgot what I was gonna say, that's cool. Hello, Fazbear Gamer. I don't even know what I was trying to say. It just left my brain. What is going on with these walls? It's because of the way they're placing, because I've had this happen before. Specifically on, like, ones like that where it would be updating each time you place. It gets confused and tries to update the block, but you're also trying to place as it's trying to update, and it just doesn't like it. Let me add this row first. Something or other. Have you found Frankie yet? Technically yes, but also technically no. Yeah, but then that one works fine, even though that's still updating. Makes no sense. I don't get this game. You ate Frankie? What the hell, Lolly? Not my boy Frankie. Alright, and there you go. That's some pillars. That's like barely noticeable. It's noticeable enough, whatever. And then I also have the outer wall. That's gonna be the annoying part. Hello, guy who does games. Can I have my pizza back? I'm gonna agree with that one. I'm not a Fortnite fan. If you like it, you like it. Like, no shame. I mean, I guess I am gonna shame you, Nathan, for liking it. But you can have a game opinion, and I guess I will understand that, because whatever. Just because it doesn't apply to me or that I don't enjoy it doesn't mean that it's like that for everybody. Is this? No, the ceiling's not slanted, actually. Let's use the back set then, because that's kind of... Rocket League all the way, I agree. She have your sections where I started... Imagines. Thoughts, T-Jack? What's your favorite? I'll go with that. Wait, what is it? What am I looking at? That is odd. I don't know what I'm looking at, honestly. Let me get the platform at the top done first. One, two, okay, it's like 5 or something. Pretty sure the movie comes out this August. Is it August? I thought it was December. And then isn't the Minecraft movie also this year? It's like April or something. I'm definitely interested to see them both. Is the center in the middle? I guess. Oh no, yeah, because the point is at the bottom, right? That makes sense. I just kind of forgot what I did, apparently. April 4th? I'm gonna probably watch it as well. I don't think I don't have expectations for it, but again, that doesn't mean I'm not going to entertain it, at least. December 5th? I thought it was December. I didn't know the date. I just knew it was December. Oh, sorry, you mean these walls? Can I confirm? Yep, I am centered. There is more where that came from, unfortunately, Lolly. A lot more where that came from. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside of the pillars by a block, just because I don't want the spacing to be too outrageous. And then there's gonna be a wall here. Gold room 3, the goldening. I feel like there's been more than 3. If the original was this room, would have been 1, then like 2, then 3 down there. No, I guess it would be 3 then. Yeah, no, you're right. This is still technically part of 3. It was August 20. Was it? I thought it was December, like, originally as well. But I could just be wrong. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time. If I go in by 2, how wide is this gonna be? Wider than I want it to be. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might entertain that. Thank you, Gorilla Tag Guy. Like all the ones that remained, which are the non-starred ones. Like there's a... What are the... Hold on, wait. Let me check with the... Oh, I don't have Discord open. Just tell me the last 2, I guess. Just glazing, so true, so true. Love watching micro live streams about things I don't play, so real. See you later, Speedy. Probably Nathan, but I'm waiting for us to actually have like a full finish shot of it. Because of the fact that I'm getting chased by a dude who's mad about us messing up his game show, I keep having the problem of not being able to... Like, I look at something for too short of time for me to be able to actually see it. No link. No link allowed. Is that a Legend of Zelda reference? That's fair. Those are both newer, that's interesting. That those are the ones you particularly didn't prefer. Probably my favorite line out of those 2 is save it for somebody that cares. I love that line. Alright, yeah, oh, somebody put me out of my misery. That's the size of this room. Now, I'm seeing something. Okay, I see what I'm seeing. So, let me bring up the pillars first then. Because there's a part of the wall that comes down a little bit, and it's just in between the pillars. There weren't there before. That checks out, yeah. Just get rolled at it? Nah. True gamers, break their wrists, placing 7,000 different colored concretes. Releasing in theaters in fall, but that's not August. Isn't August still summer? Seizure-inducing colored concretes? Oh yeah, my bad. I'd go with this one. It's the greenest, so... I gotta sneeze. Sneeze warning again. I did that in a tutorial. recently that I was recording. Like, I called my sneeze. By August 23rd. Is it really? For me, I thought it was September. Not that I would know, I guess. I mean, some of them are FNAF 3 related, but they're not all FNAF 3 related. Oh my god, we're getting tall. Wait, why don't I just measure this? 29, okay. That's all I need to know. I don't think this is... You know what? Never mind. Another one? Oh my goodness. I'll wait for him to get back, and then I'll do another segue, I think. Just get it all out of the way. Actually, I'll do it just before I start the pain-inducing process of placing all of the concretes for all of the walls. Because, yeah, that's... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Is that the one where he's, like, without spoiling it, is that the one where he's, like, in the vents? And he's, like, hallucinating, kind of? But not really at the same time. Yes? Okay. That is the one I'm thinking of, then. That one was a good story. I like that one. Yeah, go cry me a river, Nathan. Or maybe cry me two, actually. Eating 20 McNuggets and a Filet-O-Fish, and you're using a burrito. Like, how are you using the burrito? Are you, like, using it as a spoon? I don't think there are kids that want to do this. You don't understand the pain my hand feels after it. But no one asked. Oh, yeah, right. I was like, who is Charlie? But, right, it's the one from the first book series. That didn't answer my question, though. How are you using it? What are you using it for? I don't know if I want to know now that I'm thinking about it. Hello, pink piggies. Bloink. There's one more pillar, right? Yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna box it all with gold. And preferably as I'm doing this, it'll all be outside. Will Hex Havoc yet? No, Hex Havoc is all the way at the end and I'm not there yet. So here, I'll box in what I, technically speaking, need. I'm not going to actually build all of this up because... just like, I don't know, just look at it. There. Yes, there. I just think of the maybe I'm dating myself again here, but Charlie, you bit my finger me. That meme is so old. That is a true classic. And my neighbor's dogs are barking. If it's not my dogs, it's the neighbor's dogs. Like every time, without fail. Okay, yeah, this is a room, in fact. I have to fill all of this. Are you, like, serious right now? I mean, I'll be able to cheese my way through it a little bit here. Get it? Because gold looks like cheese? That wasn't actually what I was intending with saying that. I can show you what I am implying in a second here. So I'll push this row down. I will leave it around the doorway here because I just kind of like to have that. Preferably. And then I'll connect this to here, connect it across. I don't remember the ending either, to be fair. And then I need to connect this one all the way down and across. This is gonna be a struggle, I think. I guess I don't need to connect the other side across or here either because it's blocked off. But I might. Nah. Oh, this is gonna suck. And then there's a couple rows that divot down like here. On either side. Yeah, nice. Hello, Gomga. Is there any way I could stall for a minute? Because I want to wait for the lad to get back here. I can remove the inside here. I'm gonna still keep the front row, I guess. I'll add that there. I remove these as well and push them out. I guess I can remove this row, actually. Yeah, okay. That's easy enough to understand, I think. But yeah, that shouldn't be visible, and then I'll bring it down here as well. On both sides. Okay, oh, welcome back. I've been actually waiting for you. And you came back just as I was finishing, marking the absolute monstrosity that is going to be filling in the walls of this room. So, let me show you a funny thing here. I think it is far left. Poppy Playtime. Not chapter 1, though, this time. I'm going to be showing chapter 2. Do you guys want to see the entire thing, or just the new segment that I did not show last stream? Yeah, I was waiting to show this map. Got a blister on your finger, just kind of peeled off, so you put a... As far as you can still play drum. That's crazy. Sure love the blisters. These are those questions. Every FNAF story does. Let's be real here. I guess I'll show the whole thing. Yeah, okay. But now that Gomga said I should, I won't. I'm just kidding. So here's chapter 1, if you guys are following, and then you go through here, and you have this fun room, stairway, Bay 09, and then you keep going, and then you keep going, and then you have a split here, which I think right is the first way you go? Yeah. This map, right now it's not like this particular area here. But later on, you'll see this is gonna be probably the most texture-heavy tutorial I've ever done. With some of the later, like, rooms and stuff. Thank you, Kung. Down here we go. I don't know why this one's different, actually, now that I'm considering it. You'll see the vent segment later that I have is back to the Chapter 1 vent segment. Or vent look. Here's this room, a lot of cracks and stuff in the floor. This one also still isn't insanely detailed. Like, kind of at the game station room, or just before it, I started really, like, texturing. And then if we head back out and go this way... See this? I would have liked to make this further down, but you see this vent got in my way, so I just stopped it. And that is kind of weird in the game. I never thought about that. But, like, that is definitely there. Unless it just unloads or something when you're up here. It's weird. I don't know. But either way, it's a thing. And then here's this area and the hole down. Whee! And if I go through here... We have the electrical room, which is kind of, I think, where the detailing starts to get a little bit more. Still not even, like, that insane, I guess. It's a good amount of wall texturing, but... You know. This is where I started actually trying. Why is that? Surely that's supposed to be like that. I'm not gonna ask. I wouldn't have left that, surely. Poppy. Playtime. Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering, but I also don't know. And if you look at them, right? This is what the window looks like on these. But the top window is circular on them. And even if, like, even regardless of that, there's just no way, right? One, they're not all three in line, you can tell. And two, where would the lower windows even be? Like, behind these, I guess? It makes no sense. But even with that, they would be massive. Anyway, here's the game station room. I think my favorite part of this is the spider webs. Like these ones. I think they look pretty good. And this is actually a placeholder, the mangrove. It's gonna end up being red nether brick in the tutorial, but I started Bunzo Bunny's area, which this is really, really where the detailing begins. I went a little bit trigger happy with some of the detailing, especially here. Like, you know, I added a couple of blocks. You think I better fill in here pale oak or birch? I think birch. Pale oak is a little bit weird. I mean, I think they both will work, but you know. Here's the molding room, another room with a lot of detail. But yeah, this room sucked to make. I am noticing Poppy Playtime seems to be like a couple of easy hallways and then just a massive room that takes like a week to make. It's kind of funny, but here's the vent segment, and then you hop back up here. And you go into musical memory, which you see I'm just kind of getting started on. The walls, I am aware, actually have patterns, but I'm just using the red wool as a placeholder for right now as I'm trying to figure out the, like, height of stuff and everything. And you see how perfectly this lines up here. Like, it barely fits, but it does, so no complaints. But yeah. Been having a fun time making this. Something will be happening soon, I swear. I know I keep saying that, but once security breach lobby, once security breach lobby has been kind of at least gone far enough along to where we can know what's happening with it, then you'll hear something. This is not the part. It has to be though. Like, what else would it be? I don't believe there is actually any supports. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of the wrong section, but I know maybe there is actually. One of the versions, I feel like there isn't. It might be Alpha 4. Yeah, I could be wrong. But if that's the case, it was probably something with the way it would have lined up with the roof. Hold on, wait, let me see here. No, Alpha 4 does. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I feel like there was some level that I remember not having it clearly, but it was a while ago, so I could be wrong. Is Tomater even a semi-truck? No, he's a tow truck. What did I start with? Lime? Is this factual information, or am I being gaslit? I am being gaslit somewhere. Wait. Lime? What am I even looking at anymore? We're just gonna do this. Whatever, I don't want to ask questions. And then we'll only go as far as we need to per row. We will have to go behind the pillars, which is fine, but like there. And we'll just do that a lot more times. My hand is already hurting. Tomato. I sure do love me some tomatoes. 3, 3. Wait, but that's backwards, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, blank. 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 1, 2, 3 I'm confused, frankly. I'm finding Frankie confused. Yeah, I don't know if I would exactly say they are worth their price. I'm gonna be real with you here. As somebody who owns one, they are not worth it. I do love the PS5, but is that true? Is that true? No, I just missed something on one of these rows. Purple, light blue. Oh, I missed a light blue on this one. That's actually not that big of a deal. But I might want to fix it, actually. No, I might want to fix it. Because I'm seeing how it's screwing with this row, and that's just going to screw with everything else. So I will fix it. It was a light blue I was missing, so... Right here. What? Something is a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Something is not lining up. It seems like I just missed a concrete on each row. Which I guess would make sense. It would make sense under, like, if I had something going on weird with the way the wall is, but I don't know. You're actively gaining intelligence? How? Can't wait for the PlayStation 6 to come out? Oh yeah, so true. I can't wait for the freaking modern brick to... Ooh, that was... just like a modern cinder block. I guess the other thing you should... or to consider with the PlayStation and Xbox is, like, where else can you go with them now, right? I don't really feel like there's much room to expand on the concept you have, or the console you have. They pretty much have everything. They are compatible with RTX, I think, now. And what was the other thing? Like, their graphics are great, their performance is great. I guess you could maybe make them quieter? But, like, I don't really feel like you gotta go through all that effort to make another PlayStation just for it to barely perform any better. If you're making a new one, it has to have some drastic difference to it, which I don't really think you're getting from PlayStation. Here's XNS with those consoles are gonna make. What's it for Xbox? What's that with the dorm room? You mean the rec room's dorm room? I'm hilarious. Gotta remember to reverse and then reverse again. Cassette tape player and phonograph. That should be an extension, though. That should not be something that comes with every console, Gomga. I feel like that's such a minimal thing. I don't think I would have a use for a cassette player in my PS5. Okay, never mind. It is right. I just got confused. If all of my concretes are lining up, it's just splendid. I always somehow managed to do that. Hello, Scribblon. This looks like an overstuffed Oreo. And the Series X looks like a mini fridge. I like the way the PS5 looks. It's nice. A lot of people called it a Wi-Fi router, but, like, I don't know, it looks fine. You think I'm the one to ask that question to, Gomga? I don't friggin' know. Vertical carpet or wallpaper existed? Wallpaper would be nice, I think. I just don't really care that much. Like, I'm fine with the walls being just concretes and terracottas. I think it looks fine. It saves me the effort of trying to have wallpaper in every single room, you know? Definitely, no, it's not. 100% it's not. It's not that much of an improvement over the PS4 in my mind. Cool, just not that cool, you know? Like a giant flat block for the console as a phonograph on top. That only you want something like this, Com Guy, I think. I feel like this is just a you thing. Or like a DVD player. Or like an actual DVD player. Or, I guess, cross-compatible, or not, backwards. What is the word I'm looking for? Somebody help me out here. Backwards compatibility? There we go. Apparently I didn't need help. I got there eventually. The Xbox mini fridge. Is this lime above? It is above. Which means I can structure block now. Thankfully. I guess that means I should block off the, or box off the sidewall here? Because then I can structure block that one as well. Down and up for this side. Yeah, it did take me a minute, but... Sometimes I just, like... I know what I'm trying to say, but my brain just fries mid-sentence, and I need to, like, back it up and, like, hit reboot and all that stuff, you know? And I get there, just... Perhaps not the intended way nor the right way, just a way, I suppose. Okay, so I need to wrap this probably realistically all the way around for the however many rows I have. 9 here, 3, 4... Well, actually, I shouldn't use that. I should use this over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Yeah, 9 rows. And... that won't be too bad. That'll be annoying, but... that'll be better than having to do all of it every time, because I can just, you know, take that and go bloink and bloink, and then I'm done, you know? That'll be a lot easier. Yeah. Or I'll have it happen sometimes too where I'm like, you know, I'm doing something like this where I'm building and I'm or playing Rocket League or something and I'm trying to say a sentence and then my brain is like, what? It just stops. Just mid-sentence, it just stops and I lose everything I was thinking about and then I have to backtrack myself and then remember what I was trying to say about what I was thinking about before. It's like a whole process. What are the odds? No, I'm not even gonna throw that out there because it's gonna happen if I say it. It'll probably happen anyway, actually. I was gonna say, what are the odds it starts and ends in a line? I mean, it's a 1 in 9, realistically. Okay, thank God. It's close, but it's not that bad. So, yeah, I just need to do that 8 more times, going down. And then we can just structure block all the walls individually and go from there. An itch on my back. Let's do member shout out. Let's get all of our segues done here, even though we are not talking about anything member related still. Thank you to Rachel, Scribbled on, Biggest Gamer, Zach on YouTube, and Will for being our 5 members. Yippee. I don't have anything else to say membership-wise. I was gonna make an advertisement or something, but that's so much work. Get this gold out of my face. I guess I'll end up even going beyond the ceiling and then just worrying about it from there because whatever, and then I can make the ceiling flat and just bring the rows down I need here. Put the fries in the bag. Okay, if you insist. At least 9 rows isn't that bad. That's better than 27 or whatever I'm dealing with. I mean, if it is 27, I'd actually love that because it's a divisible by 9. But like it's definitely more than that. That's in the Hellmare movie. Sorry, I just didn't see that message like at all. I don't really particularly care either way. I think it'll be interesting for sure, but I don't know if it'll be good necessarily. It has a lot of potential, I will say that. And I've said this about Hello Neighbor in general, like, it has so much potential to be a good game. It's just been botched so bad. The house designs are still cool, and the concept is still cool, which is probably half of the reason people enjoy it, but the execution of the game itself is not it. People make movies on the games that suck. I mean, again, like, it has a lot of, I think, room to be a really good movie, just they need to execute it right. Will they be able to do that? I don't know. Need to put more time into it? Yeah, 100%. That's the thing, especially nowadays. I don't really think Hello Neighbor necessarily had that problem, but, like, we've seen it happen with Poppy Playtime, with FNAF, with, I guess, Security Breach specifically, and with a lot of games like that. These developers put a date out there, and then they can't complete the game by that date because of some probably problem or something. You know, they still need to develop it, which is fine, but then people are like, oh, okay, so you guys are just disappointing us now. And then it, you know, pressures the developers and rushes them into getting the game out way before it should be released, and then you end up with a game that's only half done, and that just causes more problems. Some probably problem. That one's going in the book of quotes. I'm interested to see how Hello Neighbor 3 turns out, though. It seems like there's a lot that can go right with it, which I am gonna hope that we, again, get a game that is, to some extent, suitable for good gameplay. Yeah, you shouldn't be like, oh yeah, guys, we're done, and then be like, yeah, I think having an estimate or like a year estimate is fine. But like, for me over here with LN3, like, come on. I was expecting it to be out last year. Like, I think it was originally Q1 of last year, and we still haven't heard anything. We only heard that it was getting delayed till this year, but Supermassive and Bandai have not given us any information, which is a little unfortunate. And again, if you need more time to develop the game, that's fine. I guess I would like some closure at this point for a lot of these games I'm waiting for that were supposed to come out earlier and are not out still. GTA, yeah, I don't even know what's happening with that. I'm not a huge GTA guy, so I don't know. I just know that it's not out and everybody's making memes about it not being out yet and being like, wow, we got, yeah, before GTA 6. Imagine trading in your Big Mac for like a full Xbox console. I guess the mini fridge is the console. Me too, T-Jack, me too. I hope it comes out around like my birthday. That'd be perfect. I don't want it coming out too late this year because Spirit. I don't want Spirit getting in the way of my LN3 release, but creepy crazy guy kidnaps his son and is missing from losing his wife and daughter. Kid named Nikki gets trauma from it and goes in basement for answers. Yeah, precisely. What makes Hello Neighbor, I think, a step up from a lot of other horror games, or I guess games like that, games with some dark backstory, is it's so much more realistic for that story. Like, this game is also, I think, fairly realistic, actually, Finding Frankie, with, at least with what we understand of the story. I guess having the business still up and running is frankly beyond me. I don't know what kind of deal they have with the devil, but that's not the point. Like, when you look at Poppy Playtime, you look at Ban, their stories make no sense. Like, yeah, you can put the pieces together and you can have a story, but the story isn't logical and isn't realistic. Hello Neighbor is very realistic. It's, you know, some dude going crazy. What, Granny? I feel like that makes sense too, yeah. I think there are some little weird twists about it, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing where it's an insane person, presumably. I don't know, I haven't really played or thought about Granny in years, so I don't remember all that much about it. Gone from realistic creepy game with fun puzzles to Mario 64 with buggy glitches? Yeah, pretty much. Hello Neighbor 2 made no sense. Hello Neighbor 2 jacked the story somehow worse. Like, Hide and Seek was good. Hide and Seek was great for story. The game itself was, not. But, you know, that's about it. Hello Neighbor 1 hasn't done... Or, Hello Neighbor 1 was good. Obviously, it was a good, you know, starter, and it gave you a lot of the pieces. But Hello Neighbor 2 didn't really add to that particular story, and the way that the puzzles and stuff worked also made no sense. Like, yes, let me find a camera and then use that camera to break into somebody else's house. What they tried didn't work, basically. I guess the mayor having a key to the museum isn't that unrealistic, but I don't know, blacking out in front of the museum with a shovel and then suddenly needing to go to the bakery, I think it's the bakery at that point, it is a little bit questionable, and there isn't really any logic to that, because why would you go to the museum with the shovel in the first place if you didn't need to be there? You know, use a camera. I forget what the camera does. Like, isn't it that you get the camera in the museum and then you go into the mayor's house? But I don't know why. Like, do you see what I'm getting at here? There's no logic. I think this is 8, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I don't actually need the bottom row here. Console edition of Hello Neighbor has so much input delay and the jumping is inconsistent. Have you tried turning off VSync? I know that's random, but I have not had problems with it on console. It is certainly weird, because each version of Hello Neighbor has differences. Like full game Hello Neighbor. Because I've noticed on console you go zooming up the ladders, but on PC you just kind of slowly climb up them. Finish one mountain, nice, nice. The original number? Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I've never really had a problem. As far as I've noticed, at least. But I had an input delay problem with Rocket League on console. Once I, like, changed to a different monitor. And turning off VSync fixed it for some reason. Which is why if you ever notice my Rocket League settings having VSync off, that's why. What is VSync? It basically syncs your game to your monitor's frame rate. I think that's what it does, at least. And yeah, I don't really know particularly how important it is, but it doesn't seem like it's that important, at least to me. So I generally don't have it on anymore. I mean, I think I do in Minecraft and stuff, but if it's a nuisance, I don't. Okay, now we structure block. Was it purple, right? Yeah, it's purple. I'll probably just immediately break a part of the wall. That's such a me thing to do. Okay, anyway, that one was a cyan. I'll remember that one, because I did that one intentionally. And this number doesn't really matter. The other one... Okay, that's just that being weird. The other one should be 9. That's a little bit more than 9, unfortunately. Just a little bit. Gonna make some spaghetti. Get me some... Not actually a huge spaghetti guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In theory, that should be in line, yes. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we go the other way, aka upwards. Before I do that, I want to make sure that I have... Okay, yeah, I do have a vertical row there. That's all that really matters, because who cares? Crazy, I know, but who does? Hardee's is meh. I don't think I've ever had Hardee's, so... I guess I don't particularly know either way. A little bit taller than I needed, but I would rather it be taller than shorter, so I will take it. And then we need to do... I'm debating the not even doing the back wall. No, I have the marking, so it doesn't matter, I guess. I think McDonald's is better than Hardee's. I dislike McDonald's, but it's not the worst, I guess. It's a good like one-off restaurant to eat at, but I would never go there like reasonably, I guess. For a lack of better words. I would never just go there because I feel like it. Or I guess it's not kind of what I mean to say. What do I mean to say here? I'll get there eventually. Maybe I won't, actually. I generally don't. I wouldn't pick to go there. There we go. I got there. Told you I would. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I have such problems sometimes with, like, words. Again, it's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just that, like, counting or something. I'm thinking about the structure block and not about what I'm saying, and I just, like, stop remembering how to say. Most certainly better than Burger King. Burger King and Taco Bell are my bottom two fast food restaurants. I am not a fan of Taco Bell. Oh, look, we're back to purple. How nice. Right? Because it would be... Ah, we're not on that side, so never mind. We're on the other side, which... We don't need the bottom magenta. So it needs to be this blue instead. I almost read that message in time. I was so close. I saw it, and as I looked over at it, you deleted it. Can't believe you. I have a marking... Yeah, it's good enough. It's not perfect, but... It does the marking, so... There we go, that's another one. Alright, I have the row of... No, that row doesn't mark. What am I saying? No, wait, that does! What am I doing? Wendy's always forgets your ranch. I love Wendy's. Taco Bell doesn't put enough meat on their tacos. Insane. I had a quesadilla once from Taco Bell, and it was the weirdest quesadilla I've ever eaten. The way I kind of, like, described it is... It's like the McDonald's chicken nugget version of a taco. Or of a quesadilla, I mean. It just doesn't taste right. Orange. Z is the one, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm not remembering correctly? That's so cool. 15. Just kidding. 515. Had McDonald's McRib? I have not. Is it bad? It sounds like it would be bad. I don't know, that's not one of those things I look at and say, I wouldn't eat that, you know? It's not quite it. What is the color that I need? Oh, orange. I don't know why I thought it was blue. I think that's high enough, right? Yeah, it is high enough. And then I need to... I remember it was 6. McDonald's, what do you expect? That is true. For me, it's like Wendy's, Sonic, Chick-fil-A. Those are the only 3 I really actually enjoy. Just finished a word search. Is it the one that was sent in the Discord perchance? I did see that. If that is the one per chance again. Hardy's nuts. I'm gonna say that every time. Not every time, but most times. Pop. Can I flip an empty bottle? No, I cannot. Wendy's nuts. That one works better, I guess, but still, I see D's, I say D's nuts. Yeah, this looks like a fun room. Unfortunately, what sucks for me is a lot of this is going to be covered. To drinking apple juice. It's my stream drink. Sorry, I can't not laugh at that. It is funny. It is absolutely funny. Apple juice is peak. I said this. I said this to somebody, I think, in the Discord. I got a child once for drinking apple juice. Because I got it at a restaurant when we were away with, it's my friend's dad. He called me a child. I was like, really? It's apple juice. What do you want from me? Oh my, go figure. Go figure. Like, no, it wouldn't work reasonably, would it? Okay, that's fine, whatever. I mean, I could even skip one and make that a blue. Wait, no, that's gonna be covered anyway. Why do I care? Gorilla Tag is a survival horror, apparently. That's insane. T-Jock, literally look in the mirror. I don't think, an apple attack? Apple gun? That's true, just like... Just build it like a castle wall, have a fortress, and you just have a little apple shooter at the top. Every time a doctor comes by, you just start firing away. Tactics. Mirror breaks when you do? Oh, that's unfortunate. Shattered mirrors? Question mark? You wouldn't get it. He clowned your son is crazy. It's like saying a Happy Meals for kids. I mean, it is, but that doesn't mean I couldn't get it as a 35-year-old member of society, even though I'm not 35, but I am a member of society. Yeah, and it says I'm not a child. Thank you very much, DIY. Also, hi. That's interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, we're getting somewhere, can confirm. Now we do the same thing here, where we take the cyan and we go yellow sticking out there, and we go across again. Liars. Is that not what you said? Maybe it is what you said. I can't read. L's and lowercase i's are unreadable. I don't know why, they just are. I just call iPhone chargers apple juice. They really should have. They missed an opportunity, but like, maybe I'll make an Apple phone charger brand called apple juice. I'd probably get sued for that, realistically. But like, it'd be funny for the 3 days I would be a company until I'm bankrupt. Yeah, like, what am I supposed to do under these circumstances, Peter? They look the same. And YouTube doesn't help because they don't have the, like, little curl at the bottom of the lowercase L like you should. And then it will be the third one, so cyan. What game, Lolly? Pringles or Lay's? Pringles any day of the week. Lay's aren't bad, just like Pringles outdo them in every category at every level. It's a Roblox game? Then no, I'm not. Yeah, okay, I'll just do it like that. That works. I mean, that's true, but like it looked like two to me. It looked like two like uppercase and two lowercase. That's what threw me off. Love the pizza Pringles. They're okay. They're not my favorite, but they're not bad either. I'm such a basic guy. I like original. I don't know if I like original the most, but I do like original. Didn't we talk about this on the Twitch stream or the YouTube stream? We talked about that on a stream recently, Pringles flavors. I feel like there's one I'm obviously missing. Barbecue Pringles are good. You like Dory's toes? That's kind of weird. Actually, Dory doesn't have... Dory's a fish. The only one that thinks the original Pringles tastes like McDonald's French fries? I can understand why, but everybody always says the McDonald's fries are good because they're so salty. I really don't feel like they're that salty. Maybe I'm just crazy, but like, I don't know. I don't see it. Okay, now how do I go about this now? That's a good question. I guess I just do strips starting from the front here, but where do I start? Right or left? I feel like left makes more sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we'll do the 9 rows thing again then. That's cool. Wendy's fries are max salty. Sonic's tater tots are the definition of salty. Like, they are absurdly salty for no reason. And then it'd be a red, which is interesting. That would create a diagonal, of course. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 and start with a yellow here. Wait, so we're just gonna do this, aren't we? Yeah, we're so gonna just do this. That actually works. I mean, there's no problem with that. That should, in theory, mean that everything will line up, though. And when I say line up, I mean that we're not gonna have any, like, colliding blocks. Yeah, no, because if we would, it would be all the same. Unless there's something on that side, which there might be. Salt is the definition of salty. Sonic is better than Burger King. They're not in the wild card. They do. That is true. It's the APM game. Did the... You know what? I'm going to check the score of the Bills game. Did they win? I'm going to assume that they won. Okay, yeah, 31-7. That's about what I expected. I saw Denver was up. I think they were up 7-3. That high did not last very long. Hey Ender, did you see the Capitals are first in the league right now? Because Vegas lost yesterday. Why is that doing that? What? That's very peculiar. Oh wait, because okay, never mind. I know why. That makes sense. I just didn't realize it at first. I am not from New York, no. Lime. Okay, so never mind. It doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. That's fine. I just like misinterpreted what's going on here. Yeah, see, some connect diagonally, but some don't. I don't need that many, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I can chop off these 3. Every state, yes. Game looks weird, yeah? It's something. Canadian? You gaslighter. Everyone in the Discord thinks I'm Canadian. It was Bills Broncos just now. Chargers Texans and Ravens Steelers were both yesterday. And then next game is Packers Eagles, which is starting in like 10 minutes. And then after that it is Buccaneers Commanders is the night game. McDonald's used to bring back their parfaits. I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's parfait. I'm so weird with yogurt. I'll eat it sometimes, but like barely ever. Or like anything yogurt-ish. Pudding, yogurt, ice cream. I usually eat those like Chobani flip ones. Those are really good. It's like s'mores and a bunch of other flavors that I can't remember. You can't bait the master. Yeah, exactly. Not finishing that sentence, but yeah, you're so right. 4 more, and then I can at least rest my fingers temporarily, and maybe I'll find something else to show you guys if there's anything particularly you want to see. Are the experimental features up? Because we could look with those. No. I was wondering if we had the new update stuff yet, but we don't. What the... Them chicken nuggets, yeah. Imagine I have a world just filled with like odd-shaped chicken nugget builds. That'd be really funny, actually. First fingers are built like obsidian. Minecraft obsidian or real life obsidian? Because those are two very different brittleness levels. I'm gonna Chester your chicken. How about dem apples? I'm just looking at the word concrete as I'm doing this, and it looks less and less real each time I scroll. Is this what insanity feels like? Concrete. I'm gonna be seeing these walls in my sleep again. Minecraft might be a mix if your fingernails are long. They are not. I don't know if that was audible, but I just like cracked. I like slightly cracked my fingers. It wasn't a full crack, but it was definitely a crack. Step on a crack and you break your mother's back. I might as well just add this. Actually, yeah, I might as well just add this now, whatever. I was gonna say I could structure block it in and just remove the middle, but I won't do that. Because it won't line up anyway on the other side. Plus it would screw with my pillars. I guess I could flip it, but then that destroys all of my concretes, and I think you see where the problem arises there. Or messes up my pattern, I should say. Although we'll make it symmetrical, which would be pretty cool. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the blue again, and then we're gonna get a structure block, and we'll just block pick the red when we need it. It is this corner. It should be 9 on the Z. I think it's the Z. Yeah, and then like 45 on the X. That's pretty much close enough. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect. But it gets the golden, which means I'm far enough, so... I got that much going for me. And then it's red. Teacher asks you if you have any questions at the end of a lesson, then when you raise your hand, the teacher says, were you even paying? I had a teacher in 8th grade where I would ask a question and they would, like, try to push me in the right direction, but it wasn't like it was a question I, like, had some vague understanding of. It was just something I had no freaking idea what was going on. And I would just stand there awkwardly, like, I don't know, you know, just, the cogs were not turning. Until I would eventually somehow get there. But it's like, it's so awkward when a teacher does that. Like, tries to... I don't mind when they do it necessarily, but it is unfortunate when you don't know what you're doing. If it's like a math problem or something where you just need a little bit of a nudge to get going in the right direction, then fine. But this is like 0 IQ, not understanding what I'm even looking at type of situation. Hello, fire. So, yeah, no, that's gonna be the new one, Peter. I guess if you don't want any more siblings, there's your easy answer. Okay, is there any particular project or anything you guys want me to show? So I can take a break from this freaking room? Because, oh my god, like, look at this thing! It's weird. I, like, feel it in my knuckles for some reason. It's not, like, my actual, like, hand or fingers. It's, like, the tops of my knuckles. Like, going down into the back of my hand. Hello, Alf. Welcome back. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can't even show. Because I haven't touched... Pain. The building. It hurts. Playing a big dungeon right now, so I'm gonna post it. It's gonna take a little longer. Yo, epic. What is weird about this map as opposed to other maps is, like, look at how kind of in the same area it stays. Like, it's all kind of gone, like, under itself and stuff. It's kind of weird. Because generally it just goes in a direction, turns, keeps, and then goes in that direction, and just, you know. Like, probably Playtime's sake, it literally is going to fully end up looping by Chapter 3. I guess Chapter 2 is kind of all in one area, though. It's all under that big freaking game station. But I guess we are kind of... Does it go back under? Actually, it might. Because I feel like when you go down the hole that's, like, here, you end up going back that way. Which would suck for me, because that means I won't have enough room. For the Deputy Duck room, because that room is fairly tall. If anything in your knuckles, you break boards with your hands? That's crazy. Yeah, but, like, that's not your knuckle that you do that with. You do that with, like, this... I guess that kind of does hit your knuckle. It's more like your, like, pinky finger bone. Like that kind of... Unless you're, like, doing it with your thumb, in which case I don't think that's proper technique. I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know... Punch them too? Okay, yeah, that's more knuckle than I think. And according to my calculation. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. There are 2 things I have to do now. One is lighting, funnily enough, and the other one is weird dark patch. There's like a light, like here. Kind of... I want it to shine up, but I don't really think there's a way I could do that. Beacon! I could actually do that. That kind of works. I will place a stone behind it just because, although I guess it doesn't really matter. Not like anybody would see it anyway. I really broke 3 blocks. That was a little unnecessary. There's like a weird dark spot on the side here. I'm gonna put it there. And do I even want to bother putting it on the other pillars? I mean, like, eh. Because it's so far down there, right? I will do the lighting if the lighting is the same, which it is. Immaculate. Good night, fire. No worries. Sleep is kind of important, I would say. Get through the hole, you fat frick. Thank you. God, some Minecraft characters, am I right? What did... That's kind of an impressive one to break, I'm not gonna lie. Takes a lot of skill there. I don't know what the feeling of graduation. I mean, it wasn't really that much. I guess it was just a lot for that time, but it felt nice for sure. The only thing is the pressure of answering the question, especially because, you know, I'm not doing college, at least year 1. The question everybody asks, oh, so what are you doing next year? Like, I feel bad being like, oh, you know, I'm taking a gap year, because just, you know, answering or giving that answer 2,000 times, let alone 1, isn't fun. I mean, I guess telling some people is fine, but there's also the other people that I'm not close enough with that I ended up talking to, because, you know, just, yeah, that it's like, I don't really want to talk about it. Like, you don't need to know my whole ordeal. Stop asking questions. But, yeah. Other than that, it was kind of whatever. Build the Earth for 10k special. Yes. Calling myself a fat... Oh, you know it, guys. I do not play GTA now. I don't know if I played it or if I watched my brother play it, but one of the two applies at this point in time, I swear. I have seen the games. Okay, now we have to make trees. This is going to be the worst part of the entire room, probably. Both looks-wise and building-wise. I might just do 1 tree per spot, even though there should probably be 2. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. I'm not gonna say it looks great, because let's be honest, it doesn't, but, like, it looks like a tree. So, I'll just use that one, I might as well. There's no reason in stressing myself trying to make a fancy design for something that doesn't really matter. Should make one of these trees just an E. Except it would be green, not blue. If that, well, that doesn't suit your requirements here. Could be building the Earth. I am aware of that, yeah. That is just insane. Like, the dedication to do something like that is just absurd. I applaud whoever is really going through that effort. Especially when you consider the fact that the world is changing, like, every day. There's new things being built. There's old buildings being either burned or torn down or something. Like, to keep up with that is another entire level of dedication. To even just building it to begin with. Yeah, no, that is not me. You're not the first person. Were you the one that said that in JD's chat? I feel like that was somebody else. But I could be wrong, I don't know. But yeah. He should totally get me on an episode. That'd be great. She's a tree? Looks like a tree. Yeah, exactly. I just like usually on my days off. I don't know why I'm saying days off. It's not like there are any days off or days on, but I usually go around and just like walk through the forest and be like, is that a tree? And I sit there and debate for a good 5 minutes, looking at every single tree, deciding if it's a tree or not. I haven't seen any of it. I'm not a huge podcast guy personally. I want to listen to the Sounds of Nightmares, the Little Nightmares kind of podcast. It's more of an audiobook type thing, I feel like, but actual, I mean, the thing with the Helena houses is even though they're like you're a popsicle. I hate that I see that actually. God dang it. Is it sound like they're exactly difficult, but if you're trying to get them perfect, then you do have a lot of things to kind of think about with them, even if it's something as simple as the sizing of the roof. That was kind of where I ended up getting like fed up a lot of the time. I'm actually gonna leave the ground under. Is just figuring out how I wanted things to be scaled and sized, especially with like I think it was the barn, if you guys remember. I streamed building part of that, and I literally spent like 20 minutes just trying to get the roof right before I finally ended up getting something reasonable. I'm going to push that back a block, I think. Do I want it over as well? I might... No, I think it's fine where it is. I just want it back. Yeah, no, I 100% have. Some of those old ones are... They're not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but man, they are certainly requiring improvement, which I did do, for sure. I still have some things I haven't remade. One of which being Prototype, actually. Which I know I have some sort of layout for something. I just have never gotten much further than that because I don't feel like making all the inside decor. FNAF 3 is fantastic. It was something. It was something, in fact. It wasn't that bad for its time, but like, man, when you compare it to the new one, with Act 3 so many times you've memorized the whole build. I feel like I could build Act 3 off memory. At least exterior-wise. Backrooms Wish? That's crazy. Okay, that's just a light blue concrete. Now what? I know there's some clouds around. Oh wait, are there trees down here? I doubt I'm gonna have an answer to that one, actually. It would appear as though there is, yes. How far off are you from that? 2 off? Okay, then there and there. Yeah, I know. I do that sometimes too. I'm like, yes, I do, but do I want to wait? Or do I want to just go now? Build cotton balls on the walls. What do you want cotton balls on the walls for? There's clouds. Ah, yes, excellent. Planet. What is that? Saturn? Hold on. I guess I'll never know. I can't click on it and see. It's cringe. They're yummy. I don't think you should be eating cotton balls, but what do I know? Cotton candy is edible? At least I hope so. Oh yeah, I need the arches. That's something I keep forgetting about. No, I don't. Quoting yourself is cringe, Peter. I live by those words. Where is the center? Like about there. Did I nail that actually? It looks like I did, yeah. I guess I'm just that guy. Sure, that works. Hello, RN. Hello, detectives. You're good, no worries. I do appreciate the thought, though. My opinion on Lunchly? I don't really have an opinion. I don't particularly care that much, you know? I don't particularly have a good opinion about it either, but, like, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I am poor. This is the last room of the chase. So I think this is the final room of the seizure walls. Thank God. I can't take much more of it, you don't understand. Block slab, so block, slab, and then I go block again, and then 2 slabs. Am I right on that? I think I am. Unless I'm left, of course. It's one of the things I do that annoys people a lot. I don't do it much anymore, but I used to all the time. If somebody's like, am I right or am I right? I always just say you're left. It's so stupid, but it does get people surprisingly mad. Because obviously don't get the satisfaction of me agreeing with them. No droopy cheese. Again, Kung? That's nasty. Okay, now, is there a tree on the ceiling? Am I seeing that right? I think I am. Yeah, there are multiple trees on the ceiling, actually. You know, sometimes I wonder, and then I wish I didn't, because then there's trees on the walls, and I get confused. GUMP is 4, and of course that doesn't have a 1-block center, so we're just gonna place some red concrete and pretend like it says jump. That looks like a giant freaking stop sign. Me when I make stop signs. Oh yeah, I forgot Minecraft is a piece of trash. Stop! Like, I'm just getting bullied now. You know what? That works. It looks like a sandwich, but, it works, so we're gonna just go with it, I guess. I feel like I've done that on more than one occasion, Elf. Shooting with you recently. Did I? I have short-term memory loss, apparently. Oh, wait, I'm 1 block too low. Wait, I've just doomed myself. No, I've just doomed myself. Okay, never mind. I thought it was so over for me, but... Stop! Not again. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, it's one thing to do it, but it's another thing to tell a YouTube live stream chat. Did it twice in one day? That checks out. I heard it twice, maybe because you barely join streams. That is true, yeah. What am I... Frankie's Lumberyard. Can I fit that in banner letters? It's under this one. But it would need to have a center on both, which, let's be real, that's not happening. Frankie. And it doesn't even have it on the... There's an apostrophe, so I could get away with it, though. But it's, like, almost as wide as the thing. Lumberyard. 3 off and... What do you guys think? Lumber YARD. What do you think? That's centered. Yeah, let's do it. We might as well. I don't like a long FRANKIES. I could do Frankie Lumberyard. Because I feel like it should be 2 shorter, like that. Almost done with the first Squid Game, just ceiling lights. Sorry, they do nothing in the front door. Sorry, I was just reading the detective's message. You're causing earthquakes. I announce when I sneeze, but that's about it. I'm not like, hey guys, check this out, and just, you know, absolutely rip it. I don't do that. I might just do Frankie Lumberyard. We're gonna ignore the fact that grammar is absent, and just you know, do that. I don't know about that one. I don't know. That might work better anyway, like this. No, stop. Stop. There we go. Leave me alone. Alright, now we make a lot of banner letters. Yellow, brown. I'm gonna already get rid of you. Wait, I didn't... Sorry, I know it's not that funny, but also, like, it is that funny. Only I would do that. Trust the process? Alright, what is the, Making mountains sucks. I'm not good at it. The only case of a mountain I've really made is that one lyric video I did. Like... When? That was a long time ago, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's an old video. It was the first one I made, because I have done 2. I'm thinking ahead too much, my bad, that's why I stopped. I don't know why I'm starting with lumber, actually. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know, that's a really good question. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. How much wood could I chuck if I was a woodchuck? Sweet. What am I? Why did I put that one first? That's weird. Oh god, I'm scared. Wait, actually? Almost feel like I like it better without that extra line. Okay. I kind of like that better. Okay, let's secure these on here because I know for a fact that I'm gonna have problems with this next letter. I'm gonna see if I can find my way to an uppercase Y. I'm a woodchuck, so true. Los pollos hermanos. Egg bros. Did I translate that right? Egg brothers? Okay, so... This might not work, but I want to try it anyway. Because I'm all about trying things that probably won't work. Let me put back in the brown and we do... What if we did this one, actually? I don't know about that one. Yeah, no. I mean, it's close to what I want. Maybe I can keep playing with it. I took out the wrong thing. That's so cool. Okay, well, I'm out of banner patterns anyway. So cool. You expect trying and failing, but you won't expect not trying. That's true. When I get was the one who was super awesome. I'll try to remember that, detective. Yes, that one, TJ. Okay. Actually, how did you find that so quickly? That was like immediate. And I know that one for a fact is not in a playlist. Yeah, yeah, detective. Yeah, we're gonna keep fiddling. Gonna play with it all day. Okay. Anyway, like, what could I do? I want to try this. This is a weird one, but Mark side. If I do the same thing with the other bend, what does that give me? That's not what I wanted. I'll tell you that much for free. That's not what I wanted. I know I found a Y tutorial, and I think it was... Okay, well, it's gotta be Ben's first, almost regardless, I think. And then what if I did, like... No, wait, maybe not, actually. Maybe... It's like the mangrove sapling? That's crazy. You guys are taking this very out of context. That's no. No, I'm trying to make a Y. Okay, we start with this time. I don't know what I'm doing here. I wonder if I could, in theory, start with a yellow banner instead and then just take away from it continuously. I just made an M. That's cool. I can make a lowercase one. But I'm trying to make an uppercase. That's my problem. No, don't let me cook. It's, as you can see, it's not working. Actually, wait, this might be... I might be onto something with that. Though. Just like... Not anything good, you know? Do this, and then I'll do this. Why is there still yellow up here? We're just making a lowercase one. That's gonna be 10 times easier. I burnt it so bad. I'm sorry. I'll just take the easy way out here. Oh my god, okay. Put the milk first, then the cereal. I'm getting flamed right now, my god. Okay, anyway, A is next. This one I'll cook with, I swear. This one will actually look like an A. Sure, I'm gonna put this line first, because I don't know why I usually do. A. Then an N. And then a D, I guess? I am going so out of order here. Now I'm cooking a 5-course meal, yeah. I just like burnt the first half. And then I need a K, which I'll do this, and then that, and then that. And then an eye, but what does the eye look like? Is it the thicker? Okay, it's just a line. And then I'll finish with the S. I do still need the apostrophe, but that should be easy to make, I think. S. Oh, I missed. I did. Spelling was apparently not my strong suit here. I am missing a little bit of a letter, as you may or may not be able to tell. Brush up the dyes? I don't have the yellow, but I have the brown. That's insane. Okay, what did I need? Oh yeah, an F. How do I make an apostrophe? I'm gonna try, trust the process here, but actually don't, because usually if you do, it turns out terribly. I have the right idea, I just need to do this, I think, first with yellow, and then like, do the bottom. Yeah, okay, I know what to do now. Trust. It might actually not work very well, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So, like, full bottom half brown, and then... And then I do, like, that with yellow? And then do... That didn't really give me a different result. I feel like the bottom should be curved somehow. Is there any way I could do that easily? That inverts it. Hold on, wait, let me try this and then... Oh, I ran out of banner patterns. Oh wait, that's a really good clock though. Spelling is definitely my charcoal, my charcoal, insane. Hello, ATB. You guys are wild. And okay, I'll do the right thing this time. Probably not. And then I do... I might just do that, actually, because I feel like that shouldn't matter. Okay, no, it did matter. Oh, God. That was just me being lazy, actually. That wasn't my fault. Actually, it was my fault, but, like... Leave me alone. I'm just gonna go with the original, just little line at the top. It's fine. It'll do, I guess. Hello, Nico. I did not see that, no, ATB. Yeah, that works. Frankie's Lumberyard. Perfect. Not really, but like it'll do whatever. Let me turn on the light in my room. It's the time of the stream where I can't see anything. They're taking brain rot out of our chicken nuggets? What is that supposed to mean? Like... What are you implying with that? Are you implying that brain rot is fed through McDonald's chicken nuggets? And not through the internet? It's a good conspiracy theory, actually. I might take that one. What are you yapping about? Boom, roasted. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing before I got distracted. Even though it's part of the map? What am I seeing? Is it like a pipe? It looks like a pipe. My suspicious answer to the suspicious question is to put a... I'm gonna ignore that for a second because I messed up. After all that effort, I put it on the wrong one. Would you believe it? Yeah, you would believe it. It's me. I forgot about that glitch, actually. The fact that banner letters don't show up for some reason on structure block files. 1, 2, 3 down. Yeah, but see, it loads in. That is so odd. Also, like modded entities don't show up. Or like modded blocks. Noticed that one the other day, but they still like structure block fine. Poppy Playtime. Since you ate the chicken nuggets, she started no longer watching Brain Rot. I don't know how to take that. Like, I don't really think there's a appropriate way to respond to that, detective. Insane tree. And there's gonna be another one in front of this pilly that's like a little bit lower, so I'll put it like here. No, it'll still be centered, I guess. I don't know why there's trees on the ceiling. Don't ask. Before somebody does, don't, because they're just here. They're here for the ride. You talk too much? No. No such thing. That's the Minecraft movie coming out in 4 months. We'll see. I really don't particularly care either way. I don't have high hopes for it. But I am still going to watch it, and I am still interested to see it, for sure. Curious how they will make the plot work. Hello, not cheating. I said don't ask! Guys, D-Dog's bullying me. There is actually no tree on this panel. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I misinformed you all. I don't think that was exactly fruity. That was not the way I would put it, at least. Some, like, wire or something here? I don't know what it is, but it's here. And then it'll go up the wall and stop there, because I said so. And what I say goes. What was the other thing I need? Oh, right, the light. I'll add the clouds first, though, because this will be fairly easy. I just have to find a bunch of open spots and go bloink. This is a freaking big cloud. Oh my goodness gracious. What have I done? Gonna end? No, not yet. I might end when the room is finished, but we'll see. I might look at what the next room actually is. Welcome back, Nathan. Welcome back, Mr. Birthday Boy. My wall! I didn't deserve this. I totally deserved it, actually. Minecraft knows I'm wanted in 16 countries. Going on 17. See you later, not cheating. Stream all night. I should steam all night. Yeah, I'm steaming, alright. Virtual cake, yippee. I'm gonna bake him a cake and then throw it at my phone screen and hope he catches it. It'll work flawlessly. It's worked every time so far. You're in my bed sheet. That sounds a little weird. Can you get out, please? It's my bed sheet. Yeah, no, when I walk outside, I just see rainbows. I don't know about you guys. If you don't see rainbows, you're just simply wrong. I didn't mean to make it that big, but I am not replacing these walls, so if I break something, that's just what it's gonna be. Unfortunately. Gay fish. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you know a thing or two about that, Chris. Guys like the keyboard sounds. They're extra loud for some reason right now. I just kind of like tabbed into noticing that, and like it's for some reason really loud. Like I was hitting the keys like a weird way, and it just turned on extreme mode. Okay, so my friend's in the Hello Neighbor movie. Hey, you asked it earlier, and I answered it earlier, and I went on a whole big rant, and yeah, I don't feel like going through that again, so I'm not gonna. No, I don't think I have. I'll throw. Fine. Bendy movie will be better. I don't know if I agree with that. We'll see, obviously. I would say right now I'm not really gonna sway either way, but I don't know. I don't know if I have hopes for the Bendy movie either. I think the Poppy Playtime movie will be interesting to see. I'm interested for that one. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much the room done other than a couple lighting things. He's such a nice little guy. That is true. I might add the falling logs as well. Maybe when I scroll over onto my Spotify Wrapped on accident. Okay, there's a light right here. How do I want to go about making this? I could do one of these. Perhaps even the trapdoors. Sure, we'll go with that. I have been doing the lever one a lot more with the end rods, but this one's a little bit bulky, so. Yeah, I feel like, I guess he wasn't amazing in the first movie, ATB, Lillard, but he wasn't terrible either. I did like the first movie, though. I thought it was great. It had a good mix of funny and actually scary. Which is kind of what I like to see in a movie. And it was different enough. That's wrong. Something is wrong here. I have three. I have three different centers. I have this one, I have this one, and then I have the two block in the middle. There's actually no way I did that. Oh my god. Okay. Did they fix it? Huh, they fixed it. Or I was just absolutely tweaking. I don't know, one of the two. No, wait, no, there it is. So it's only in a specific direction? That is so weird. Look, those should open away from each other, but nope. Huh, that is so weird. So it's only on the Z. Because the exit was working. It's working fine. That is very weird, actually. Do I want one block wider or one block thinner? I think I want it one block thinner. My way around this is just bringing the lineman around. Just Matthew Lillard. There's not something to come back from. Softball game to watch. Exhausted, used popcorn. No, that's fair. Chili for dinner, yeah. I don't think I could see that gorilla tag happening. Maybe, but like, I don't know. See you later, Alf. If it was 15 plus over here, dang crazy. I think it'd be funny, but I don't know. As a child, I yearned for the basement. That's crazy. I think that's this room done, officially now. And that means the Frankening chase scene is done. Yeah, it kind of does. That is true. I don't think it's very high effort, but he is kind of a funny guy to put in the role. I don't hate it. I saw the Haunted Mansion 2 movie. I don't think I will yet. I saw the Haunted Mansion movie that came out 2022 maybe or 23. No, I think it was 23. But regardless, whatever year it came out, I saw it in 4D and it was cool. And Danny DeVito is in that movie, and oh my god, he's so funny. Stream all night. There will be a Twitch stream tonight if that suits you better. That was okay, but that was funny, T-Joke. You have to admit, at least. I'm gonna add the logs, I think. Do I want to use spruce or dark oak? Where the frick is spruce? There it is. I think dark oak will be better here. I'll add like 4 or something. I think the pandemic was half a decade ago. That hurts my soul to hear, actually. Can I make these each 7? 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll have one in the direct center here. I know that's not centered. I just need to get my bearings first before I can do anything. 1, 2, 3. And then take 2 off. Hello, doctor. Sorry, did you say it? Never mind, you didn't. I thought you sent a message earlier that I didn't see. Sure, that works. That makes it look a little bit more alive, which is always good. Having 0, obviously it's not movement, but having 0 of anything that is movement in the game would kind of suck. Just got here. Okay, good. I didn't. I'm not blind. At least not this time. I'm thinking Twitch stream tonight will be Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Just making some more progress on that. But I'm not positive yet on that one. Good. This next room has a little bit more of the hilarious wall pattern going on. Let's see here. It's not 10 rows in, 7. Yeah, 7 rows in. Let's mark it with gold again. And then it's a giant hole. Well, multiple giant holes. There's 3, I think? Yeah, there's 3. I could do the funny circle design that I showed earlier in the Discord. So I think depending on the next generation growing up not knowing what TikTok is, that is crazy. I heard that they aren't going to be selling it off to anybody. So it is gonna be gone, apparently. Which is insane to think about. Like, I use TikTok sometimes. I'm not really a TikTok guy because, well, I'm just not. But it is weird when you think about that. Like, it's just gonna be gone. One of the biggest social media platforms in the country is gonna just be gone. At least you're honest, too, Joke. Yeah, there's 3 of these guys. I don't know if I like the sizing of this, though. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I did, yeah, I don't know if I responded, but I think I did see the images when you posted them. I don't know, sometimes I just don't respond because I just don't? I don't really know. I mean, I could do the classic 3x3, which is circular enough. It doesn't necessarily need to be a perfect, like a circled circle. It just needs to be the right size. And I feel like that's more reasonable to the sizing that I need, right? Yeah, these holes aren't massive, so that's what she said. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know if I would consider it a good thing because the case that I made, which I think this was also a Twitch stream topic. A lot of the topics that we get, like, I get really into are usually on Twitch. But the case of... Oh, I need to push that over. The case of how Twitter... I don't know why I just said Twitch. TikTok is as a platform. It's a lot for small businesses and, you know, small creators trying to get some sort of traction on the internet. And to kind of remove the... one of the best platforms for growth of those kinds of... you know, I guess, I don't want to say channels, but I guess accounts. It is gonna certainly be something to change. I think in general it's not going to be a terrible change. I'm not exactly saying they should keep it. I'm just saying that is something to consider when you are thinking about it in general. Is that is going to drastically change a lot of businesses and how they run themselves. Which will certainly suck for them. But either way, I mean, social media as a whole and just the internet makes those businesses so much easier to actually make and have any sort of traction with. So I guess it's not the end of the world regardless. You still do have the entirety of social media at your back, or at your disposal, I should say. But still, you know, it is always something to just think. Use your brain for... Go figure. That is generally how that kind of works for me, is I end up having something that's a block off from what I want, but I am just going to live with it, I think. Unless I want those shorter. Also, I'm actually going to use a different wall pattern here. And floor patterns, so I might bring a row of polished basalt across here. Because there's more white involved, I'm seeing, in this room. And then I'm actually going to bring the line back another row so I can double layer this wall here. I think the major issue is going to be the fact that TikTok is a less notable brain rot, and YouTube Shorts and Instagram are notorious for brain rot and outlandish stuff. Hard to adjust. I mean, yeah. That is true. I don't know how much it'll affect necessarily attempting to grow a business, but I think, yeah, it will certainly change how the target audience is of the platform for sure. Okay, white, yellow. I'm gonna go with some like brighter colors in this and kind of remove the reds and dark colors. Like I'll throw pink in there this time. Light blue I already have. I could go like gray. Cyan, maybe? I have yellow and orange already. I'm gonna go white again. Trust me, this will make sense. Probably not, but... And then I'll go... maybe light blue. Okay, light blue again. And I'm just gonna kind of do this real quick. 3... I don't like that that's an even... well, actually, it's gonna be an even number regardless. So, whatever. I'll just go with it. Alright, let's just go. Let's build. We'll just see how the rows end up working. Okay, I'm gonna actually immediately change that to where one white will be there, I guess? Sure, that works. I just don't want them too close to each other. If they end up lining up on other rows, I'm fine with that. I just don't want them to be boxed in like that. Airborne PTSD? I didn't have it that time. We haven't played it in long enough, T-Jack, so you know, I'm not not in that mindset. Pink, and then that means cyan, which you guessed it, won't freaking work. I'll do this then, that's okay. What is lemonade? Or whatever you just said. I've not heard of that, ATB. Wait, that's a different white. Never mind. Oh, look at that candy out color palette. It's funny. Yes, sir, Peter. My apparently gay wall pattern. It's funny that's only a consideration if you don't know the game now. Because, like, oh my god, these wall patterns. Not like I want to make this. Help me. See if I find TikTok. Ah. Well, I could see that getting banned as well then, because if it's made by the same people, you're gonna have the same concern, right? It's not like that changes anything. I don't know why you need 17 social media platforms under the same name, but I guess I'm not really gonna ask any further questions. I think I like the color scheme in this one actually better. It's a little bit lighter on your eyes, which is nice. The other one is so many sharp colors that are contrasting. This one, they work a little bit nicer together. Let's go across with the top row. That's fine, yeah. I might want to make that a polished basalt row here, though. I'm gonna break it now. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna break it now. It'll probably be lime terracotta, actually. Which is fine either way. I am loving these little, like, white and pink strips. They look like candy wrappers. Maybe I'm just hungry. It is nice to be able to stream for even like 2.5 hours, because generally I'm starting to feel it by like an hour and a half. That motivation is starting to get killed, but just for a change to be up near 3 on consecutive streams. Last one was like almost 3.5. Almost there. Oh, it was bound to happen eventually, I guess. I mean, whatever. Like, only so much I can do. I might snake this instead. Yeah, I'm gonna snake this. I'll try it after the 3 rows and see if it looks okay. Yeah, I don't see any problem with it. We're gonna have a repeating checkered pattern though, it looks like. Which is a little bit awkward, but... maybe not, actually. What? Huh, interesting. I thought it would have repeated based on that setting up for it. That's so strange. Okay, but there are different checkerboards happening. And we have an all white and pink row. That's such a mess. What am I even looking at? I have energy for like an hour stream because you stream around 9 and goes to 10:15. You went through everything really quickly. You lose steam by 10. Yeah, that's fair. It honestly depends what I'm streaming. My general, like, I guess problem with any sort of project stream is I end up, once I finish a room, I'm just done. Like, that's kind of my mental note to just stop. Even if it only took like an hour, I can't. That was my thing with LN2 streams a lot, is like I would want to go for 3 hours on those, but once I had a room done, it was like I just couldn't start the next. I mean, I could start the next, but I couldn't get very far. I just shut off. We're not doing this for the floor as well, because I am saying this is just horrendous, but... note to self, I guess, that the snake does not work. That'll be good for future reference whenever I need it for some reason. It's because of the doubles, I think. Because it's only the light blue and white that were involved each time. It's just a lot of diagonals and stuff. Like, it looks like someone took, like, 16, like, paint cans, just threw them. And just, you know, whatever happened, happened. I guess that's what all of the walls look like. Well, no, there's a pattern. Typical stream of some horror games you find on itch. Either aren't good, really short, or really good, but you get through quicker than you'd want. Yeah. I feel that. Wow. That's kind of my Twitch stream thing. Like, sometimes I'll play, like, Rocket League or some basic game to where I can at least entertain myself with it, but for that long. But then there's sometimes, like, I played Minsense recently on there, and it was a 20-minute game. So, you know, I'm only streaming for 20 minutes at that point. It is unfortunate. Okay, so all of the light blues are lining up and all of the whites are lining up. That's just awesome. I'm so glad that we could have this experience. We just have lines of things. What? Looks kind of cool, though. I'm gonna keep going, even though I probably should revise here. Okay, I knew I messed up there. I was like, wait. Oh, good, the other light blue has arrived. Let's get a capture card for your Xbox. You can stream some better stuff because the streams catch traction fast. Interesting. Do 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 Something like that. I don't really know. Oh yeah, no, I would know I'm right because I'd end on the same block as the last row was. So, light blue next. And then cyan next. Then white next. And I ended on a, and I started on a white, so I know that's right. And then it's another white. And then it's light blue. And then it's lime. And then it's white again. The walls definitely work better than the floor in this room, but that's okay. I'm not particularly that invested in making this god-awful wall pattern work that well. Oh, I have this row as well, and then I would end up starting... It would be a white there. I think I want to change the white concrete to block of quartz and the like light blue to diamond or something. So it's tiled. But, whatever. The color scheme is better, just the way that it lined up is not. Oh, I have actually free will here to... Wait, do I? Make sure that I'm understanding this right. Yeah, okay, I pretty much do. Because essentially you go down and you get launched out, so I mean I could make it go that way even if I wanted, but I am going to make it go that way still because that will definitely give me the most space. Let me get to the room here. There's a little guy, there's a thing, there's a blue light. Or a black light, I should say. Blue light's so close. Here's how I'm gonna make it. Ready? I'm gonna pull a big brain. I'm gonna go 3 soul lanterns, and I'm gonna surround them in trap doors. Have like spruce on the underside or something, just so it's different. Oh yeah. And that'll give me practically no lighting, let's be real. And I know there's a net, but I can't actually see it. So, I'm just gonna keep going. Hello, FNAF fan. Do I want to go like over like this? I guess I do. Not entirely sure. This might be a rough fencing or netting, I should say. Blank. Then this will just be a straight line, and this will end up, I guess, curving. Am I like thinking? Am I thinking? Sure, whatever. There's a mysterious glowing red button though. I'm a little scared by that. But I'm just gonna make it right here and just move on with my life and not really think about it again because it's scaring me. I'm gonna make it out of a redstone torch because believe it or not, redstone torches glow. And then we make the cloud. I'm gonna make it out of no, I'm gonna make it out of white concrete. I lied. I gotta keep it consistent. I feel like, even if it is a weird amount of consistency. My day's been good. How has yours been? Green. That's, you know what, that's green enough. Orange and blue. Yippee. I can't tell if the other two are covered or not. Looks like the left one isn't, but the right one is. But I'm going to make all of them open because you might as well be able to jump through all of them. Let's be real. And then there's a little cutout guy in the corner. Do I want to just, like, make him the way I've been making them, which is just with a bunch of randomly placed blocks that kind of slightly resemble what I'm building? It's usually the just way. Insane. I think that's this room actually done. There doesn't seem to be much going on in here. Next up is the Deputy Duck area. And then, yeah, that area isn't very long, I don't think. It's, you go down and you go into the first room, and then you go through like a hallway into the big Deputy Duck room. And then after that, it's, I think, just to the Deputy Duck office. Which then leads into the hotline section, which is a little bit longer because I know there's a chase scene involved in that one. And that, like, pitch black maze room, which I'm not looking forward to building. I'm gonna have to see if I can find, like, a layout or something online of that because, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to build that with just a video clip. And the music, nice, nice. Oh, I never replaced this row. Actually, that's for a mining, just kidding. Bring it out a row as well. That's an archway. Do I even want to bring it up a row here and do the same thing? I might want to because the atrocious wall pattern is killing me. Perfect. I think that is where I'm going to end, finally. That was, I think, the longest Finding Frankie stream we've had, which is always nice to get a long one out. Because, you know, I do not build this one either very much off of streams. Did a Hell Knight Rack 3 build of your own? Nice, nice. I think there's a fun one to build. I want to build another variant of Act 3. I won't tell you what it is, because if I make a video out of it, then I'd just be spoiling the video idea. Chapter 3. I don't have Chapter 3, and I showed Chapter 2 earlier. At least what I have so far. But I'm like a third of the way through Chapter 2? No, like a fourth, I'd say. I'm up to the musical memory room. Punk rock? I'm kind of like... I'm rock, I guess. Alternative rock or rock. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. That was fun. Next stream will be Tuesday as of right now. Again, that might change because of the thing that will be announced tomorrow, likely. But anyway, that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.